All right. 3 under today on that golf course. Much tougher test than the last two. How would you kind of just compare, the difficulty at the stadium compared to the other two courses?
Yeah, the other two golf courses, you have a lot of wedges in. You're attacking. The greens are a little more receptive and perfect like the stadium golf course. But you've got to hit quality golf shots into the stadium course. And I was able to do that. I just wasn't able to convert on the birdie putts today like I did the first 2 rounds. But felt like I hit some good putts. But it's a golf course. When you get in position, you can make some birdies. But when you get out of position, you're sort of holding on a little bit. And I was able to, the balls that were out of position, I was able to get in the center of the green, gave myself chances. And I tacked on the ones that I was in the fairway. But you know what? A clean card, 69 around this place. If you told me that last night, I'd probably taken it.
I think the scoring average on the stadium is about 2 shots harder than it has been on the stadium in previous years, just after the reno. Do you feel like that's all firmness on the greens, or do you feel like there's other parts that have kind of contributed to that?
Yeah, definitely firmness. I think the biggest change is 16, the left-hand side. Obviously, we've seen some catastrophes there, ball rolling off. But the rest of them are a little bit bigger, with a little bit more roll-offs and a little more undulations on the greens. But for me, there's little slopes in there that were never there before that I was having a hard time seeing and reading. But through time, and the greens will settle, and you'll start getting good reads. But the firmness definitely affects the shots coming in.
First time we get the ShotLink stats for you this week on this course. Showed approach play was strong. Has that kind of been a key throughout the week that has kind of been dialed in?
Correct. The strokes gained, if they had the other two golf courses, I was hitting it pretty close the last few days, and today was a little bit more of the same. Just the putts happened not to drop, but gave myself good opportunities.
I'm just wondering, middle of last year, in the kind of middle summer through the fall, you're playing a lot of consistent golf, starting strong again this year. Is there anything in particular, dating all the way back to then, kind of mid last year, even to Phoenix last year, that has kind of helped you get this second wave?
Yeah, getting a little more healthy. I would say the middle of last year, I started feeling really healthy, and I was able to start practicing a lot. And just you can't compete against these guys without practicing and honing your game. I mean, there was a few years there where I was just trying to get starts under my belt because I couldn't practice, and you just can't compete. And now I'm able to practice, put the time in, and I'm seeing the benefits.
Where do you see that specifically in your game as the practice goes?
I think the iron playing drivers, for me, that's always been my strength on tour. If I drive it and iron play it, I always have more opportunities. I've always been, I would say, average putter. If the putter gets warm, I usually contend, and it's starting to heat up this week.
Awesome. Thanks, Charley.